What is going on, guys? This is Noel Gaming with my review of BlazBlue Alter Memories episode 2. And this episode starts off with Hakumen just overpowering Ragna, and it's crazy how much of a power difference they had, because we see at one point Hakumen just like shoulder rush him, and Ragna went flying through like these thick solid pillars. And then like Ragna knew that he didn't have much of a chance against Hakumen, so he had no choice but to use the power of his arm. So now that he's using the power of BlazBlue, he kind of like on equal footing, because we see like a much better fight like after he puts that up. But then Noel, she's now going down there, and at first she thinks that she's lost, but she actually makes it to the cauldron. And when she does, Nu come out there, and we just see like some kind of like energy or whatever you want to call it just go into Noel's eye, and we just see her personality just change. She gets like this dead look in her eye, and her voice becomes very monotone. So like Noel and Noel are talking now, and we see that even though Noel looks human, it was obvious that she's not, because when Nu was scanning her, she said that they were kind of identical, which can only mean one thing, that just like her, Noel is also a unit. I mean, they would said it right there, and we all know Nu is a unit as well, so that would definitely make sense that both of them are units. So now Nu thinks that Noel is kind of like defective, and she should be destroyed. And of course, you know, Noel's not going to kill herself. So and living is apparently her top priority. So those two have a pretty good battle, because we see no weapons, which are like these awesome guns, and they were hurting Nu, because we see that she took some damage. But I gotta say, their fight, it was good. I'm glad that we saw a lot of it. But we did see the real Noel come back when she got sent to that wall. And for some reason, like, she was still fighting. Now, I'm not sure if she was like fighting on her own, or maybe it was her body moving to protect herself. But we did see at one point, you know, Nu took a lot of damage, and she was still moving toward Noel, because she was not gonna give up the battle. She was gonna kill her no matter what. And then when she used her real power to summon like these better like red blades, that part was pretty cool. And then Noel thought she was gonna die, but luckily, you know, Ragna came to the rescue, which could only mean one thing: that Ragna had either defeated Hakumen, or maybe he like abandoned that fight to go save Noel. And this part right here is kind of where the episode goes a little bit downhill for me, because it's basically, you know, it's the same thing from the first episode, where we had the exact same battle between Ragna and Nu. And even the same dialogue. Well, actually, no, I do think that the dialogue was different, because we see it in Nu, Ragna sees Saya, but then in Noel, he also kind of sees her. He also sees Saya and Noel as well. So once again, Ragna was stabbed by Nu blades, and Nu wanted them to become, you know, more melted together. So she was gonna take him off the cliff, and Noel, she got sent back, but she was seeing this, and she knew that she couldn't let that happen. So, you know, she was getting up, and she like ran toward Ragna, and when she said, and Ragna kind of had like a daydream of him and Saya, and at that point, when he came to, he saw Noel. And that's when, you know, it kind of like their timeline changed entirely by Noel action, which could explain why Nu saw it as such a, you know, a defect, because Noel basically has the power, you know, to change time itself, because of what she did. She saved Ragna, so rather than the time repeating itself over and over, she now changed the course of it. So with Ragna now saved thanks to her, and Nu has fallen, you know, to her death, I guess, now things are gonna be different. And also makes a lot more sense why Rachel was so shocked by this. But Hazuma it's like he was planning for her to do that, which I'm guessing is why Hazuma let her go in the first place, because it's like he planned all this on his own, because he was definitely happy when Noel saved Ragna. So now she pulls him up, he's safe, and we see that his body is slowly healing. But Noel, she's upset, she's crying and calling him a dumb jerk, which gets Ragna upset. And then Noel acts like a little kid as she moved towards him and started pounding on his chest. And then she runs off, like because Ragna still needs like some real medical attention. Even though he has some healing factor, it's not that quick. So now Rachel has come there, and Ragna asks her who Noel really is. And it seems that even though Ragna has this great power, because we see that what power he does have, he was able to go head to head with Hakumen, but it's an imitation. And Noel, she is the true successor, which means that nobody can really sleep on Noel. If you saw the power that Ragna has right now, he could fight a character like Hakumen with no problem. Then you only can imagine when Noel inherits this great power, how strong she's gonna become. So this episode, it was definitely good, even though like in the middle it kind of went downhill. It was still a good episode. I definitely enjoyed it. But I'm hoping that these people that are new to anime aren't getting confused by this, because I can tell this anime is definitely for people that have played the games. Because even though I know what's going on, I'm still a little bit worried about people that are getting into the series for the first time. But like I said, overall the episode was good. It kind of went a little downhill, but I still liked it. As always, guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe, because that really helps me out. And as always, you guys take it easy. I will see you all next time.